Yeah, what's going on, guys? Panther back here today for life story number 2. Today's story will be me talking to you guys about my first time ever trying weed. So, first time I ever tried weed, I believe I was in grade 5. I don't know, whatever age you are 10 in. I'm pretty certain that's grade 5. But anyways, what ended up happening was, so I was at school, I was being a good boy, in class, doing my work. Well, actually in music at the time, I was playing me bongos or some shit for assessment. And then some grade 7er came up and he was like, want to smoke a cigarette in the toilets. And I was like, yeah, why not? I want to be a risky, frisky little fucker. So anyways, we went to the toilets and then he pretty much lit it and we started smoking it, and then about 30 fucking seconds later, we finished it, and then he flushed the bud down the toilet, like the fucking filter, little cardboard bit. You guys should know what I'm talking about if you're pot smokers. But yeah, that happened, and then I recognised there wasn't that much of a tobacco-y smell because my mother smoked for about 7 years when I was a child, and there wasn't that much tobacco smell, and of course I was fucking 10, so I didn't know what marijuana smelled like. But then, so, we ended up walking out the toilets, and then the fucking principal was standing, like, there, and he asked what we were doing in there, and then I just said I was taking a dump, because that was the 10-year-old me, and then the grade 7er was like, oh, nothing, I was just in there with a mate. And then he ended up searching the grade 7er's bag and found the pot in there, and he ended up saying to me, did you smoke any of this marijuana? And of course I thought it was tobacco, and by this time my eyes were fucked, so I just said no, I was just in there actually legit taking a shit. That's right, yeah, I said that straight to my principal's fucking face. And then the grade 7er was like, no, it was just me in there. I was just been stressing quite a bit. So he pretty much had to go to the office and I went back into music, and next minute the confidence like just fucked me over. And because we were doing assessment, I grabbed bongos, had bongos like on a strap over my shoulder, a guitar in one hand, a flute in my mouth, and I just started playing, you know. But yeah, it was pretty intense. So that was my first ever time trying weed, guys. If you have any ideas for other stories that you'd like to hear, be sure to let me know. This is another life story, number 2. I have no clue what the next one's going to be, but I do have plenty. I just got to think of one. I'm still waiting for a GFX designer, probably because the video only just went up about 20 minutes ago, but still, if you're interested, let me know. Twitter and Skype will be in description. Hope you have a good night, or day, or fucking morning, wherever you live. And yeah, Panther out.